Greetings everyone, Sam Washington, President of the Silicon Valley Black Chamber of Commerce and the Silicon Valley Center for Entrepreneurial Development. I just came from a wonderful event for women in tech. A number of diverse leaders in companies across the nation were meeting and sharing their experiences as women serving in executive level and leadership roles in the tech industry. It was a great event, wonderful speakers, and somewhat insightful. Gonna do another video about that sometime in the near future. But today, I want to talk to you about AB 257. That's Assembly Bill, California Assembly Bill 257. It's an important thing to remember because those of you who are in business, especially those of you in the restaurant business, need to come together to address it with your senators and your assembly members and possibly with the governor of this state. It's important. Here's why. The bill names itself something like the Service Employees Recovery Act or the COVID Employees Recovery Act, something innocuous that sounds good on the surface, but it's not about that. AB 257 is actually a bill that would strip restaurant owners, those who own fast foods like McDonald's or Burger King or Arby's or any of those companies, Wendy's, would be stripped, Carl's Jr., they would be stripped of their entrepreneurship roles, their company rights, and be forced to operate as subdivisions of the major companies who sell and build restaurant franchises. And this isn't where this bill will stop. And I'm saying to you this, if it passes, it will not stop there. They will use that bill and the council that it proposes to start. They will use that bill to essentially control every restaurant, every food service agency that operates. You have a small sort of snack shop operating out of your gas station or out of your grocery store, out of your convenience store or your liquor store. You have a small, food service enterprise. This council that the bill promotes, that's AB 257, will then take responsibility and control and oversight over your business. And there will be new rules for hiring employees. There will be new rules for operations. There will be all kinds of new rules, in addition to the fact that if you're a franchise restaurant, you'll be stripped of that status as an independent company under California law. So those of you who invested hundreds or thousands or millions of dollars into these businesses, all of that will go away. And you will no longer be the person who owns that business. Your family, all of that hard work that you and your family, your friends, you've invested your home, your property, your retirement income into that business, you'll lose that under AB 257. So just really quickly, consider that. And that isn't the end of what the bill does. It essentially makes councils and boards, not just at the state level, but city and county and local levels, that will dictate policy for employment at restaurants, that will dictate policy for wages at restaurants. My expectation is that once this bill passes, assuming it does, there will be lots of restaurants that close. Franchise owners, that is, franchise-oriented business, will probably leave the state. There is no way under the current post-COVID world in which we live that this will make anybody any money, that it will do any good for the citizens and the voters of California and the restaurateurs of California, that this will be helpful in terms of an economy that's struggling and that in which people are trying to recover their businesses. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm saying to you, contact your state senator, heck, contact your Congress member, but contact your government representative and do what you can to address AB 257. It's not going to work for you. It's going to work for the state. Thanks for listening. And again, that's Assembly Bill 257. Call your senator, call your legislature member, contact the governor. Ask them to put an end to this before the bill puts an end to you and yours. Thank you. Peace.